Tonight, we have for you a brand new True Stories.
Come on, man. I love you, but I don't like you right now. Now listen, I heard your complaints. I heard you on the phone, you ripping. You say you in pain.
Where I grew up, I was, crack baby. You know what I mean? And that's serious. You know, you say that, I grew up in the crack house, but it's a serious thing, and it's an amazing thing that I grew up in a 23 people, 3-bedroom apartment. You know what I mean? People coming in and out from that. You know what I mean? From gunshots everywhere, from, the cops killing my uncle, you know what I mean, in front of me, like, from all that, you know what I mean, to being on the big screen and be chilling with Will Smith and hung out with Prince and, writing for Guapole and song with Kanye West.
Yeah.
Like, that story needs to be told, man.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? I know people think they heard it from Wu-Tang or heard it from, but yo, my story needs to be told. So, I was Big Pun's little cousin, so at the same time, I was sparring with him.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like, I was.
So what was that like? Because, everybody's always giving him his credit.
Yeah.
For being the lyricism, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They always be like, oh, he's a top Hispanic lyricist. I just say, yo, he spit bars, period.
Yeah.
You could feel the words. So,
Yeah.
what was that like, going through that?
Man, it's unreal. It's unreal because, I have his ashes in my crib. Like Liza let me hold the ashes and put it in the studio, and I got the plaque. I had the capital punishment plaque, so I light a candle, you know what I mean, and just zone out when I write and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like he's not here to hear me, you know what I mean. I remember, when we writing, we think of an ill line that everybody's gonna go, oh,
yeah.
So we think of that. So when he used to do that, he used to just tap me on the shoulder. You know what I mean? And just be like, my heart is cold as ice, so I know I'm shice. Big Pun was the kid that no one likes. My whole life was run big, roll of the dice. Paying the price twice expensive as white kids, destined for Rikers, not knowing my existence was priceless. Like, he would do that to me. And I used to be like, man, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's hard, kid.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean? So he started to groom me. His son was a little too young to really understand everything. So he would talk to me about metaphors. He would talk to me about, how to expand your rhymes. You know what I mean? He would talk to me about after you hit something with drop a gem, make sure you turn it into a chant so you could spit something crazy. Wow. and then put the mic out to the crowd and have everybody understand it and feel it. I mean, I got those jewels, but at the same time, my pops, the man that raised me, is the founder of the Last Poets. So I was under that tutelage. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that type of dude that just be like, yo, I just came from nowhere out of Mary's womb and I'm the illest ever. You know what I mean?
There's
man.
a pedigree behind it.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
I think there's Big in Jay. You know what I mean? There's Big L and Cam.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? There's Mac Dre and E40.
Mm-hmm.
There's you know what I mean? And
it comes from somewhere.
And Dre still showing the game Eazy-E. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So it's basically all recycled. Let's pay homage to those people that are voiceless, and that's what our movement is. That's the. So I was always doing poetry. I just so happened to expand my skills on the music end, and that's why I met Chris Robinson.
All right.
When he's the directing Chris Rio's Pun's music video. So then out of nowhere, man, he saw me on Def Poetry. I was on Broadway doing that for a couple years.
Hold on, you was on Broadway?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So that's not no minor thing. You trying to sneak that in there, So you was doing it before the Jim Jones dude, then, right? Just making sure. All right.
So how I came about this all was just being under doing poetry, and then Chris Robinson saw me. Was like, yo, you'd be perfect for this role in this movie, and that was ATL.
And what role did you play in ATL?
I play this kid named Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, all right.
Yeah.
And what did that movie do for you, sir?
Man, it did good for me, Everybody, I'm in a lot of people's living rooms. And, but beyond that, I had the opportunity, and not a lot of actors get to do. I got to be myself.
All right.
Will Smith was like, yo, man, I'm myself. And he told me, because Will Smith produced that movie.
ATL?
Yeah. So I got a chance to hang out with him. He was like, yo, man, like, if you see every role, there's a piece of, Will Smith in every role. You know what I mean? Even in I Am Legend, you know what I mean? It was a movie he was doing, like, he was working on before, you know what I mean? While we was filming, he was like, man, there's gonna be me in this role. You know what I mean? There's me in the pursuit of happiness. There's me, and he was just, man, just be you. So I got a chance to talk about poetry in the movie, and I got a chance to talk about how I used to get fired when I was a kid. These are all the things that I grew up. I had a cast on my arm. Like, people know me from high school.
Yeah, right.
I had a broken arm.
From what?
Like that. From playing ball.
All right.
Yeah, I was playing ball. We don't just explain that in the movie, but yeah, I was playing ball. I broke my wrist, but not that time. Just when I was a kid.
All right.
You know. So like that's basically what I had the opportunity to do. We came from New York.
Because I never fully got to see the movie ATL.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you.
Right.
So, sir, do you have any scenes with Lauren London?
Yeah.
Like, by yourself?
Nah. It's just not by myself.
But did you ever get a chance to be in a trailer with her? You know what I mean?
Nah. That's my homegirl.
Hold on, you talk to her on the regular?
Yeah, it's my sister, man.
You serious?
Yeah.
Till I said hello. It's true story. We got Al.
Manny Fresh, I'm gonna show you.
True Stories Radio.
Yo, shall be back. Hi. Yo. Feel a sniff, every line, pull a piff, heavy dime, who is this? New a dish, foolish with every rhyme, playing with your every mind. I don't talk shit, I just doodle in my 5-star first gear kit. You're not near spit, you're an earthling, nerfling. There's a difference in my hunger and your thirsting, but first things first, let it be known from the dough. You gonna need to study if you try to test what I wrote. You gonna need cliff notes, you gonna need good smoke, cause your ass gon' hurt like you fucking Chris Stokes. And you'll leave pissed off like, damn man, this nigga here, he doesn't care. I looked in his eyes and he wasn't there, true. But that don't mean you should be scared. You should just be aware. I never play fucking fair. I'll bite your whole face if I can't reach your other ear and rip them off and have you listen to the album of the year. Like if you know it, show it. If you holding, blow it. If it's potent, smoke it. Yeah, you know you fucking with an underground pot. No an underground 50. Spit 100 around quickly. Pop, do the ditty. Small fry, do it biggie. Go put on Yo City. No green screen. Actually put on Yo City. If you can't, then say it. If you say it, don't spray it. I'm gonna show you how it's done when y'all niggas stop playing. World premiere.
True Stories Radio.
So good.